When your cat chooses to sleep near you, it's participating in an ancient spiritual practice that transcends ordinary understanding. The feline presence beside you is engaging in far more than a simple search for warmth or comfort. It's establishing a protective energy field around your resting body and spirit. During sleep, the human soul naturally expands beyond the physical form. This is when we are most vulnerable energetically, as our consciousness travels through different planes of existence. Your cat, an extraordinarily sensitive being, instinctively recognizes this expansion and positions itself as a guardian of your energy field. Cats possess a unique electromagnetic aura that acts as a spiritual filter. Their energy bodies create a buffer zone that blocks dense and negative vibrations that might otherwise disturb your dreams or prevent deep, restorative rest. This protective barrier is not visible to the human eye, but it's palpable on the spiritual plane. The ancient Egyptians understood this profound connection, which explains why cats were revered as sacred beings in their culture. They recognized that cats exist simultaneously in the physical and spiritual worlds, making them perfect guardians during our most vulnerable states. The position your cat chooses when sleeping near you is also significant. If they curl up near your head, they're protecting your thoughts and dreams. When they rest near your heart, they're stabilizing your emotional body. And when they settle near your feet, they're grounding your energy and preventing spiritual disturbances from the lower realms. The purring phenomenon, that gentle, rhythmic vibration, serves as a healing frequency. Operating between 20 and 140 Hz, cat purrs create vibrational healing that can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and even promote bone and tissue healing. But on the spiritual level, this purring generates a protective sound barrier that dissuades lower entities from approaching your energy field during sleep. Notice how your cat often stares intently at seemingly empty spaces in your bedroom. They're not hallucinating. They're observing spiritual entities or energy fluctuations invisible to the human eye. By maintaining this vigilant watch, even while appearing to rest, your cat is constantly scanning your environment for potential spiritual intrusions. The tradition of cats as nocturnal guardians extends across numerous spiritual traditions. Edgar once noted that cats serve as the balance wheel in spiritual energy exchanges within a home. Their ability to neutralize negative energy while amplifying positive vibrations creates a sanctuary for the human soul during its nightly journeys. The remarkable spiritual function of cats as energy transmuters has been recognized across various wisdom traditions throughout human history. When your cat draws near to you, particularly after a challenging day, it's engaging in a profound energetic service that few other beings can provide. This mysterious ability to absorb and neutralize dense energies is one of the cat's most valuable spiritual gifts to humanity. Your cat possesses an extraordinary sensitivity to the invisible emotional and spiritual residue that accumulates in your energy field throughout your daily experiences. Like silent alchemists, cats can detect the subtle disturbances in your auric field. The accumulated stress, worry, anger, and emotional toxicity that clings to your spiritual body. What makes them truly remarkable is their innate ability to not only sense these energies, but to actively draw them away from you. The mechanism behind this spiritual absorption is fascinating. Your cat's energy body contains specialized etheric structures that function as energetic filtering systems. When they curl up beside you, these systems activate, creating a gentle vacuum effect that pulls discordant energies from your field into theirs. Unlike humans, cats can process these energies without becoming depleted or disturbed by them. This is why your cat may seem particularly drawn to you when you're experiencing emotional turmoil or spiritual heaviness. They aren't merely offering comfort through physical presence. They're actively working to cleanse your energy body. After absorbing these energies, your cat will often sleep deeply, as the transmutation process requires them to enter altered states of consciousness where the energy can be neutralized and released back into the universe in a purified form. The science of bioenergetics is beginning to recognize what spiritual traditions have known for millennia. Cats emit electromagnetic frequencies that can counteract stress-inducing electrical patterns in the human body. Their own electrical field operates at specific frequencies that help to restore balance to disrupted human energy systems. Edgar revealed in his readings that cats are among the few creatures with the ability to transmute negative ethers without harm to themselves. He described their energy bodies as having unique properties that allow them to serve as natural conduits for spiritual cleansing. This is why, he noted, cats often appear in households where significant spiritual work or healing is taking place. They're drawn to environments where their transmutative abilities are needed. Indigenous shamanic traditions worldwide have long recognized cats as cleaners of the invisible. Many shamans would observe where their cats chose to rest in sacred spaces, understanding that the cat was addressing energetic imbalances invisible to human perception. The cat's tendency to sleep in various locations throughout a home isn't random. It's a methodical cleansing process as they address different energetic disturbances. The purring mechanism serves a dual purpose in this energy work. While providing healing vibrations, the purr also creates the precise frequency needed to break down discordant energy patterns. This is why a cat's purr often intensifies when they're near someone who is ill or emotionally distressed. They're increasing their transmutative power to address the greater energetic disturbance. When your cat sleeps near you after you've experienced conflict, grief, or anxiety, you may notice a lightening of your emotional state upon waking. This isn't merely the psychological comfort of their presence. It's evidence of their spiritual cleansing work. The heaviness that felt so overwhelming before sleep has been processed and neutralized by your feline companion. Ancient mystical traditions believed that cats could absorb not only emotional energies, but also certain forms of spiritual interference. They were seen as protectors against psychic attack and energetic manipulation, creating a shield that prevents external energies from infiltrating the human aura during vulnerable states like sleep. The next time your cat approaches you after a difficult interaction or stressful situation, recognize the spiritual service they're offering. Their seemingly simple act of curling up beside you initiates a profound energy exchange and cleansing process that has been honored in spiritual traditions for thousands of years. This invisible work happens without fanfare or recognition, a silent gift offered through presence and proximity. When your cat enters the deep sleep state while nestled beside you, an extraordinary spiritual phenomenon occurs that transcends ordinary understanding. Unlike humans, who typically disconnect from conscious awareness during deep sleep, cats maintain a unique form of dual consciousness. One part rests in the physical realm, while another remains perpetually alert and active in the spiritual dimensions. This remarkable ability makes your feline companion an invaluable guardian of your spiritual journey during sleep. As you drift into unconsciousness, your soul naturally begins its nightly expansion and exploration beyond the confines of your physical form. During these vulnerable hours, your cat serves as an interdimensional anchor, maintaining a secure connection between your journeying consciousness and your physical body. The ancient mystery schools of Egypt recognized cats as keepers of the threshold, beings capable of standing guard at the gateway between dimensions. This understanding wasn't merely symbolic, it acknowledged the cat's genuine ability to perceive and navigate multiple planes of existence simultaneously. Your sleeping cat's consciousness extends into the etheric, astral, and higher spiritual realms, maintaining vigilance in domains beyond physical perception. When observing your cat during deep sleep, you might notice subtle eye movements behind closed lids, or slight twitches in their whiskers and paws. These aren't simply dream responses as we understand them in human terms. They're physical manifestations of your cat's active consciousness in other realms. Their physical body responds to what their spiritual awareness is encountering and interacting with beyond the veil. This interdimensional awareness allows your cat to serve as a spiritual sentinel, monitoring energetic fluctuations and potential disturbances that might affect your soul's journey during sleep. Many sensitive individuals report receiving guidance, protection, or warnings in dreams when sleeping near their cats. This is often the result of their feline companions' interdimensional communication. The cat's pineal gland, the physical organ associated with spiritual perception in many traditions, is extraordinarily developed compared to most other mammals. This enhanced structure allows them to perceive subtle energy fields, dimensional shifts, and spiritual entities that remain invisible to most humans. When your cat stares intently at seemingly empty spaces or responds to movements you cannot see, they're interacting with phenomena beyond ordinary perception. Your cat's ability to move between worlds isn't limited to sleep states. Even during waking hours, cats exist in a perpetual state of dimensional awareness, with their consciousness simultaneously engaged in multiple planes of reality. This explains their sometimes mysterious behavior: sudden alertness, tracking invisible movements, or responding to sounds beyond human hearing range. They're not experiencing hallucinations. They're perceiving genuine spiritual phenomena. During your sleep cycles, especially during REM states, when your soul journeys furthest from your body, your cat often positions itself strategically to maintain the energetic corridor between your physical form and traveling consciousness. This creates a secure pathway for your soul's return and prevents unwanted energies or entities from interfering with your spiritual body during its vulnerable state of separation. The protective function of this interdimensional bridge cannot be overstated. Without such guardianship, the human soul during sleep can sometimes encounter disruptive energies or become temporarily disoriented in the vast landscapes of the spiritual realms. Your cat's steady presence helps maintain orientation and provides a beacon for your returning consciousness as the sleep cycle concludes. Certain spiritual traditions describe cats as having the ability to follow their human companions during astral projection or profound meditative states. If you practice intentional spiritual journeying, you may discover your cat's energy signature accompanying you in these non-physical realms, a familiar presence offering guidance and protection as you navigate unfamiliar spiritual territories. The scientific community has documented cats' extraordinary sensitivity to electromagnetic fields, ultrasonic frequencies, and atmospheric changes invisible to human perception. What science describes in physical terms, spiritual traditions understand as evidence of the cat's multidimensional awareness. Their physical senses extend naturally into the non-physical realms, creating a seamless perception across dimensions. Edgar spoke of certain animals, particularly cats, as having souls more attuned to the universal consciousness than most humans. He described them as beings whose spiritual perception remains unhindered by the limitations that human consciousness has accepted. Their natural state is one of continuous awareness across multiple planes of existence. When your cat sleeps beside you, their rhythmic breathing sometimes synchronizes with your own. This isn't merely a physical alignment, but represents a harmonization of your energetic bodies. This synchronization strengthens the protective bridge they maintain between dimensions and enhances their ability to guide and guard your consciousness during its nightly journeys. The next time you observe your peacefully sleeping cat, recognize that behind that serene exterior lies an active guardian consciousness, maintaining vigilant watch over realms invisible to ordinary perception, ensuring your spiritual safety during your most vulnerable hours. Their presence beside you is a profound gift of interdimensional protection, a silent sentinel maintaining the bridge between worlds as you rest. The seemingly casual decision your cat makes about where to sleep is, in reality, a sophisticated act of energetic intelligence. When your feline companion chooses specific locations throughout your home, particularly near you, they're engaging in a precise spiritual practice that has profound implications for the energetic harmony of your living space and your personal well-being. Your home exists not only as a physical structure, but also as a complex energy field, a living matrix of vibrations influenced by the emotional states, thoughts, and spiritual conditions of everyone who dwells within it. Just as physical spaces accumulate dust and require regular cleaning, these energy fields accumulate discordant vibrations that need consistent harmonization. This is where your cat performs one of its most valuable spiritual functions. Cats possess an extraordinary sensitivity to vibrational imbalances within spaces. Their bodies serve as living instruments, capable of detecting subtle energetic disruptions that remain imperceptible to most humans. When your cat selects a specific location to rest, they're often drawn to points where energy has become stagnant, discordant, or excessively concentrated. By positioning themselves precisely at these locations, they initiate a remarkable process of vibrational recalibration. The feline body operates as a living crystal, a structured molecular system capable of transmitting, receiving, and modulating energy frequencies. Their physical form contains naturally piezoelectric properties, similar to quartz crystals used in energy work. When your cat settles into a specific spot, their body begins resonating at frequencies that neutralize disharmonious energy patterns and amplify beneficial vibrations. This vibrational adjustment happens through a principle spiritual teachers call entrainment, the tendency of energy systems to synchronize with more coherent or powerful energy fields nearby. Your cat's extraordinarily coherent energy field creates a template that encourages surrounding energies to reorganize into more harmonious patterns. This process is subtle yet profound, gradually transforming the entire vibrational signature of your living space. Ancient temple keepers understood this principle, which is why cats were often given free rein in sacred spaces. They recognized that cats naturally maintain the energetic cleanliness and harmony of consecrated areas through their presence and movement patterns. Your home becomes a similar sanctuary through your cat's consistent energy work. When your cat chooses to sleep near you specifically, it indicates a special relationship between your energy fields. It suggests that your vibrations are naturally compatible and resonant with theirs. This magnetic attraction between compatible energy signatures explains why certain cats are drawn to specific individuals while seemingly disinterested in others. The spiritual saying that cats choose their people reflects this energetic reality. The positions your cat adopts while sleeping near you also reveal the specific type of energetic adjustment they're facilitating. A cat curled in a perfect circle is creating a self-contained energy field that purifies surrounding vibrations. When they stretch out fully, they're creating an energy channel that allows stagnant vibrations to flow and transform. Their various sleeping postures aren't merely physical preferences, they're purposeful, energetic configurations. Your cat is particularly drawn to sleep in locations where you spend significant time, your bed, favorite chair, or desk, because these areas accumulate the densest concentration of your energy signature. By resting in these spaces, they help maintain the coherence and clarity of your personal energy field even when you're not physically present. This consistent vibrational maintenance explains why spaces regularly frequented by cats often feel noticeably clearer and more peaceful. The sacred geometry of a sleeping cat's form, whether in the perfect circle of their curled position or the triangular shape of their seated meditation pose, creates specific energy patterns that influence the surrounding environment. These geometric configurations generate energy vortices that draw in, transform, and release vibrations in a continuous cycle of purification. The ancient practice of feng shui recognized cats as natural energetic regulators within a home. Practitioners observed that spaces where cats naturally gravitated often corresponded to important energy nodes or areas of imbalance within the home's energy map. Your cat's preferred sleeping locations can provide insight into the energetic dynamics of your living space, revealing both areas of harmony and points that require attention. When your home experiences energetic disruption, after conflict, illness, or significant emotional events, you may notice your cat becoming more active in their vibrational adjustment work. They might change sleeping locations more frequently or spend extended periods in areas where emotional energy has accumulated. This increased activity represents their spiritual service of energetic restoration. The purring mechanism plays a central role in this vibrational healing. Studies have documented that cat purrs occur at frequencies between 25 and 150 Hz, precisely the range shown to promote healing in various tissues and energy systems. When your cat purrs while sleeping near you, they're generating sound healing that recalibrates both your personal energy field and the surrounding environment. Edgar observed that homes with cats maintain more stable psychic atmospheres and demonstrate greater resilience against negative thought forms and energetic intrusions. He noted that the cat's natural energy work helps dissolve accumulated thought patterns that might otherwise crystallize into harmful influences within a living space. Sensitive individuals often report feeling a tangible shift in a room's atmosphere after a cat has spent time there. This perception isn't imagination, but a genuine recognition of the vibrational adjustment that has occurred. The feeling of lightness, clarity, and peaceful coherence that follows your cat's presence in a space is the energetic equivalent of a thorough physical cleaning. The next time you observe your cat selecting their resting place, recognize that they're engaging in a sacred act of vibrational harmonization. sensing where their unique energy medicine is most needed and applying it with intuitive precision. Their presence in your home creates not just physical companionship, but a continuous energy therapy that maintains the spiritual ecology of your living environment. When your cat chooses to sleep beside you, this seemingly simple act represents one of the most profound spiritual confirmations available in the physical realm. Far beyond mere companionship, this gesture reveals a deep vibrational compatibility that transcends ordinary understanding and points to connections that extend beyond your current lifetime together. Cats operate at extraordinarily refined levels of energetic discernment. Their ability to assess vibrational signatures allows them to perceive the true nature of beings beyond physical appearances or social personas. When a cat decides to make itself vulnerable by sleeping near you, it's making a spiritual declaration. It has recognized your soul's frequency as harmonious, trustworthy, and evolutionarily compatible with its own. This recognition isn't granted lightly. Cats are naturally selective about their energetic associations, instinctively avoiding individuals whose vibrations feel discordant or potentially harmful to their sensitive systems. Their willingness to enter a vulnerable sleep state in your presence indicates they've conducted a thorough spiritual assessment and found your energy field to be not just safe, but actively beneficial to their well-being. Many ancient traditions believed that cats could recognize souls they had encountered in previous incarnations. This perspective suggests that when a cat forms an immediate and powerful bond with a specific person, it may be recognizing a soul they've journeyed with before. The immediate sense of familiarity and trust between certain humans and cats often points to these pre-existing soul contracts and shared spiritual histories. The concept of soul groups, clusters of souls that repeatedly incarnate together for mutual growth and support, helps explain the profound connection many experience with their feline companions. Your cat may be part of your spiritual family, choosing to return in feline form during this lifetime to continue a soul agreement established long ago. Their presence in your life isn't accidental, but represents a deliberate spiritual reunion. When observing how your cat interacts with different individuals, you might notice their clear preferences and varying levels of comfort. This selective behavior reflects their ability to read the authentic vibration of each person, beyond social masks or pretenses. A cat's natural affinity for certain individuals while maintaining distance from others isn't based on arbitrary preference, but on precise spiritual discernment. The quality of sleep a cat experiences near you serves as a spiritual barometer of your relationship. When your cat enters deep, vulnerable sleep states in your presence, complete relaxation with belly exposed, or full extension of their body, they're demonstrating absolute trust in the spiritual safety you provide. This level of trust indicates a soul-deep recognition of your mutual path and purpose. Spiritual traditions across various cultures have observed that cats often select humans who are undergoing significant spiritual awakening or transformation. The cat's decision to align with you energetically may reflect their recognition of your soul's current evolutionary journey. They're drawn to support this process, offering their unique vibrational medicine precisely when your soul needs it most. The ancient Egyptians believed that cats could perceive a person's ka, the spiritual double or soul essence that exists beyond the physical body. Their reverence for cats stemmed partly from this understanding that felines could see and interact with aspects of human consciousness invisible to ordinary perception. When your cat gazes intently into your eyes, this connection with your deeper essence is being activated and acknowledged. Edgar described certain animal-human bonds as purposeful soul assignments, noting that these connections weren't merely emotional attachments, but deliberate spiritual arrangements designed to facilitate mutual growth. He observed that cats, in particular, often enter people's lives at precisely the moment when their specific energy signature is needed for the human's spiritual development. The timing of when a cat enters your life often coincides with significant transitions or challenges that require the specific vibrational support they provide. This synchronicity isn't coincidental, but reflects the orchestration of higher consciousness, bringing together souls whose energies complement and support each other at crucial junctures. Cats demonstrate their soul recognition through subtle energetic practices. When they slowly blink while making eye contact, they're engaging in what animal behaviorists call an eye kiss. a deliberate lowering of defenses that signals deep trust and affection. On the spiritual level, this gesture represents an acknowledgement of your soul essence and an invitation to deeper energetic communion. The phenomenon of cats appearing suddenly in someone's life, whether through unexpected adoption opportunities, strays that refuse to leave, or seemingly random encounters that lead to lasting bonds, often represents spiritual orchestration rather than mere chance. These cosmic coincidences frequently indicate soul agreements activating at the perfect moment in your developmental journey. Some spiritual traditions maintain that cats serve as guardians not just of your current incarnation, but of your soul's longer evolutionary journey. Their presence in your life helps maintain the integrity of your spiritual blueprint, the divine design for your soul's development across multiple lifetimes. By sleeping near you, they help stabilize this blueprint during vulnerable sleep states when cosmic influences are most accessible. The vibrational alignment between you and your cat creates a unique energy signature that influences both your destinies. This cooperative field becomes a creative matrix from which new possibilities emerge for both beings. The spiritual growth you experience in this partnership isn't one-sided, but represents a collaborative evolution that benefits both souls according to their unique paths. As you observe your cat sleeping peacefully beside you, recognize the profound spiritual significance of this simple act. Their presence represents not just affection or habit, but a deliberate soul choice, a recognition of vibrational compatibility that transcends the boundaries of species and connects to the eternal aspects of your being. This quiet companionship affirms something your deeper self already knows, that you are engaged in a sacred partnership that honors the ancient wisdom of soul recognition and mutual spiritual support. Your cat's decision to align with your energy field is one of the most authentic spiritual validations available in physical form, a living confirmation that your soul is recognized, your vibration is harmonious, and your spiritual journey is being supported by a being whose wisdom and discernment have been revered across civilizations throughout human history. If this understanding of your cat's spiritual presence resonated with you, take a moment to subscribe now. Your feline companion is guiding you to deeper spiritual truths. Honor that connection by joining our community. Share in the comments how your cat sleeps near you and what spiritual gifts you've noticed from this sacred bond. Remember, each subscription supports more spiritual wisdom being shared with those who need it. Hit subscribe, activate notifications, and continue your spiritual journey with us.